Happy Friday, guys. Let's get straight to that video because overnight, for the first time since mid-March, a handful of bars on 6th Street reopened their doors. Stay with me, guys. All right. They only stayed open for about 2 hours after midnight. They opened at midnight. They could technically reopen at that time because it falls under the governor's Phase 2 plan, allowing bars and other businesses to reopen on May 22nd.
Bar owner Bob Woody tells us that he checked with the Reopen Texas Task Force and got the go-ahead. He says all his other bars will reopen later today. We checked with the Austin Police Department overnight. The department says it was a quiet night along 6th Street.
But it's just not bars that reopened today. Candy Rodriguez checked in with local dance halls to find out how they plan to keep the Texas two-step alive during these social distancing times.
After an extended last call, James White is ready for another round at the Broken Spoke.
We're ready to get opened up. If you don't have any fun out of life, I mean, what's the use of even existing as far as I'm concerned?
With new guidelines in place, James says he doesn't expect most people to go boot scooting anytime soon.
Always got to let the music take you where it does. And I don't think that we will see, that people that want to dance that much at first. I think they're going to be happy to come in and sit down and drink a cold beer.
Another well-known South Austin musician and bar owner who did not want to be identified says he doesn't understand the idea behind discouraging dancing.
I just think it comes natural. It's part of being a human being, and I'm not going to discourage people from being human.
James also questions the move.
We get couples or we get families, and when we get couples, a lot of them are married, and a lot of them, they probably live together. And I'm thinking, well, hell, they sleep together. What the hell's wrong with dancing together?
But for now, he'll do his best to walk to the beat of the state.
I don't know. I think it's something that the governor meant, he'd rather us not do it, but it's not against the law to do it.
Broken Spoke opens its doors for lunch today at 11. The other South Austin bar owner tells me he'd prefer to wait a little longer before reopening, but he feels like he has to because bills are piling up. In Austin this morning, Candy Rodriguez, KXAN News.
Thank you, Candy. Bars opening up today can do so at 25% capacity. That's it. But starting today, restaurants go from 25% capacity to opening up to 50% capacity, 50. What else is opening up today in Texas? There is a list, a pretty long one that we have for you right now at KXAN.com. You can check it out before you start your weekend. Everything from aquariums, bingo halls, and other industries allowed to open. You're going to find all that information, plus the upcoming graduation ceremonies and when sporting events will be allowed for kids and pros to be back up and running.